fucking funny. You just pop. You just.
Oh my gosh!
Go back
That
to life.
was
I don't have
good.
this.
He just dropped the ball! He just dropped the ball! What? What? He just dropped the ball like he thought it was a foul. He just like oh my gosh! Wow! Can I get a clip? God! Somebody gotta clip that. Dang, man. Like, what the hell happened there, dog? Like, freaking, yo. How did I bet you're trying to go down low. I bet. And you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You tried to tap me. You tried to tap me. I said no. And no means no. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's what you get for trying to be toxic. We got our first win at Talladega. Yes. Can I get a clip for that, please? Where you think you going? Oh! Hit or miss. I guess you always miss, huh? Huh! Get right. Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Where are you going? Damn, okay. Take that and rewind it back. Earth Sheriff got to make the booty go. Who's next? I'm honestly not ready for this battle. I ain't gonna. Yes! 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 Oh my goodness! Oh! Oh my goodness! I picked the right gun! I picked the right gun this time! Oh my goodness! Oh! 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 Let me see if I can fix it up. Let me look at shoes. Oh! Like, clutch when he clutch. Oh, stop! Stop! That was cool.
Play up. Oh, come on now. Oh, that was disrespectful. Y'all saw that? Hey, look, it's Eminem. It's literally Eminem. Oh my goodness.
My mouse is freaking wet.
Are they? They don't still seem like they're over there. Oh, I knocked someone with those grenades. Can I get clipped, please? This is freaking toxic. Triple kill! Game! Touchdown! Touchdown, baby! Touchdown! Oh, what a finesse! Oh!
Top of the time zone, everybody. Welcome in. This is Freddie J with Freddie J Sports. And I just want to say we are back. We do apologize. We were trying to catch the stream earlier. We were having difficulties because I paid for premium and I did not get my premium live immediately. So I'm very frustrated on that. So I am streaming also live on my main account, so I do apologize for that. And yeah, really appreciate everybody for coming out. Really excited for tonight as we are currently just inside the top 50. We place 40th with our 10 over performance from the last 2 days. And I'm definitely excited for some gameplay tonight. Simply because of the fact that we did such a great job. We did such a great job in regards to literally improving tremendously. First round, 7 over. Second round, we shaved 3 strokes to now 3 over. Let's see if we can do some more tonight as we're about to go ahead and get going. We are having some technical difficulties getting online. Hopefully that will subside a bit. I'm really looking to try to hopefully fix that. We've been having this issue for quite some time, and I'm not a big fan of it. I'll be honest. as we're trying to restart a connection. We will be right back after this. Well, there's no commercial, but we'll be back.
Me. Like, you know, we're planning on playing this for a couple hours, you feel me? I don't want it to go mess up, you know? I'm walking here. We got hungry AI. Boo! Boo AI! Allen Iverson is like, yo, what the f did I do? Wow. That was dumb. That was dumb. Like garbage. What? Like I just straight up fell off the first possession. We'll play up. Oh, come on now. Oh, that was disrespectful. Y'all saw that. What? One letter? I'm solving that. I'm solving that. I'm solving that. Fuck vowels. We're gone. We're gone. No vowels needed. No vowels needed. No vowels needed. Let's go. Oh. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Where's the O? O. 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 We're taking it. We're taking $1 million piece. I don't need a vowel! We're going back on a cruise ship! Hole out! Woo! Chipped it in, baby! Look at this again. Composure. We're off the green and we're mean. My goodness. The composure on that shot.
Hello? Full clip, where are you going, buddy?
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for staying in. We appreciate y'all. We were having a lot of troubles as, long story short, internet. Seems like once my roommate left, she took the internet with her. That's exactly what it feels like. But yeah, we're going to be doing this tonight. Going to be doing the TGC tours. We're really looking forward to that. First, we're going to do some training as we talk about the keys to tonight's performance. And tonight, it's all about, again, doing the same thing we learned from... Was that an air balloon? That is an air balloon. All right. So pretty much the main idea, the keys to a successful round is to make sure, again, tee shots and approach shots, we want to get locked in. We don't want to have these terrible shots where they're too wide and short. And because of that, we'll suffer from bad shots where pretty much the whole point is to make sure we're close enough, we're in putting range, so that way we can score birdie instead of par. Right now, these shots are looking extremely good. I actually like this camera. How come I never plays this one? Didn't even get any feedback on that one. But yeah, that turned it out not to be... It didn't give us any feedback there, but honestly, I think we're ready. Like, those kind of shots are just something you're just going to have to live and die by. And honestly, so be it. So, like we said before, we're currently 10 over after the first two rounds. Look at that. Look how much we shaved off this second round. First round, 7 over. Second round, 3 over. We might go even par in round 3. It all just matters. It all just depends on if we keep our head in the game. Because I'm looking forward to just locking in. That's what the kids are saying now. Lock in, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and get going. Round 3 at Seven Pines is now about to start. I've also decided I'm gonna record this because I tried making clips of last round and I didn't like how I wasn't getting my 60 frames per second. I honestly was not okay with that. In fact, I'm actually gonna record using this. So here we are at the first. Oh, the wind is going to be a bit tricky this time. I'm going to aim for this bunker. Let's see how this works. Perfect! What a great way to start. That one's going to be safely on the fairway, and good call to move that much to the right, as that wind was going to drift it all the way back. And so now we're on the fairway with 139 yards left. And the spot placement on this bunker, or this green, is not the best. Gonna put my pitching wedge over this way just in case. And that one's gonna be extremely fast, and that one's not even gonna get on the green. And this is one of the keys we were talking about, making better approach shots. We're not on the green for our birdie attempt here, and that's gonna cost us. Hopefully we can get it close so that way it's not a long putt. This one's 19 yards out, so anything can happen. That one's... Oh, that was just a poor placement right there. And now 15 feet for par. Let's see how he starts this one. That one may... Oh, wow! Way to scramble out of that one. Really got out of that jam. So we start the round even par. Listen, I really thought that was going to be a bogey the way it was tracking a little bit. Like, as soon as I saw the stroke, I was like, yeah. Like, the distance was in that sketchy territory. I was not going to be impressed, but here we are. And now we're at the second. This one's 186 yards, a little bit downhill, but the wind is brutal today. It's 14 miles going north. This one's going right. And that one may be even short. So it looks like the irons are going to have to use some work here, as that's a second miss hit with them. All right, going with a splash shot with a lob wedge. Just hopefully... Actually, we're going to go with a sand wedge here. Not quite on target, but that is gonna... Yeah, good call, but oh my goodness, that is... Yeah, you might as well consider that gone. Bad placement, and now you might as well just say this is for bogey, because this is... There's... Listen, the way how much that rolled... The way that rolled... was not good. It definitely was not good. 61 feet. Might as well just get up there. Well, it was close enough to make that a suitable bogey putt. That's all I can say about that. And so we won't have a bogey-free round with that one. Currently 1 over for the day, 11 over for the tournament. Honestly, a simple mistake, and really it wasn't that much of necessarily a mistake. It's just that it just rolled too much for a splash shot. You was hoping it was going to stop right dead cold, but that roll after the bounce, yeah, really did us numbers right there. Now here we are at the third, 364 yards with, again, another bunker in the middle of the fairway. Winds have calmed down a little bit. It's 11 miles now, but still, you got to be careful. And that is not careful. That only went 151 yards. You know he's upset about that. Yeah, outside chance now of getting this one in the heavy rough. You are... There's no doubt about it. This is not a good start. Because now you're going to try to go for the green. And there's not really much to go off of here. You're going to have to crawl to the next one. And that one, again, a terrible shot. That one looks like it's going to be bunker bound. It tipped over the bunker. It's still in the fairway, but my goodness, this next shot is going to be horrible. Really just not a good break right now. 80 yards, not even on the green. That one looks like it was more respectable, but that's a long putt for par. We don't want to go back-to-back bogeys here, but we didn't put ourselves in a good position to do that. So this one's going to be a 26-foot putt for par. It's not look like it doesn't look like it's moving much. I think we could escape this one. Just get a good stroke on it. I think we'll be contempt on whatever happens here. And that's a par. That is a well-needed par to keep our head above water. We're going to get a replay here because that was indeed a tough putt. 26 feet is not a common putt to sink, especially for Freddie here. But he did it with ease, looked at it, saw a little bit of movement, but was just trusted his instincts right there. Just went, hit the ball, lined it up, and there it is. Still 1 over for the day as we head to the 4th. Our first par 5. Really need to get another tee shot right up in the fairway. We haven't seen one look decent after the first hole. And that one won't be decent either. This one might get lucky and stay on the fairway. But other than that, not a big hit whatsoever. That's 200 and something yards. You might as well hit a 3-iron. Gonna go driver off the deck here. I honestly don't see a purpose in this. Especially with the way you're hitting. Like, this is not a good idea. It worked in the sense of having a better stroke. Getting our tempo down is definitely one of the biggest problems we're having. And that one was a lot better. We had a good sound. Made solid contact. Now we can approach better. Opting with the 9-iron here. And given how we're playing, that might be a good call. And that one is going to be short. I'm going to roll in the bunk. Oh, so close to rolling in the bunker. It actually didn't. That's very disappointing. And so here we are with the lob wedge trying to chip this one a bit close. This is for birdie. I really hate that we're not going for it here. Like, we're not on the putting surface for birdie. It's a big, frustrating disappointment. That is for sure. And that was probably not a good look either. Only 16 yards out of that. Yeah, tempo has been a nightmare right now. And honestly, we'll see how well he plays this one. It's uphill. 32 feet. Let's see if he's going to go back-to-back. This one's getting real close, but unfortunately a foot short. 2 feet short. Have to settle for a par 5 bogey. One of the things we hate the most. And now here we are on the 4th. Really having a hard time right now. Had one good tee shot, and then everything else just fell apart. And we're only through 5 holes, but, you know, anything can happen. But right now, we have 2 bogeys on the scorecard. We got a perfect. So that's the first time we've seen that since the first. Let's see if it rolls too much. It will catch the light rough here. The first cut. Now let's see how he recovers. It's not too bad, but I'm aiming wide right. And that one somehow, despite everything, was still too fast, and this one might skirt off. It's going to try to hang on, but this green is too fast for that. I don't think we got a single GIR yet. He's going to play this one extremely short. Doesn't really trust himself to hit a good one. And that will be a makeable par. As long as you don't choke this stroke. Gets it done. So every other hole, it's a par, bogey, par. Let's hope we can break this trend with a birdie. As long as you don't break it with a double. Oh, that's right. Perfect! Alright, so we finally slowed it down just enough. This one's going to be on the fairway. That took a weird bounce to the left, but that's how the slope is playing. Asking for a 3-iron in this economy, you're wrong. This is extremely uphill. So the question is, do you trust the wind or do you trust how much you think is going to be a factor here? Well, this is a extremely intense slope right here. I think we're just low enough where the wind may not matter. Plus, the way we've been playing lately, it might as well benefit us to aim wide right. Perfect. Yeah, well, the one time we hit a perfect, it ended up going straight. So at least that's what you know what to do if it slopes that like that. Went a bit too far off. With a lob wedge, 40 yards right of the green. And that one's very fast. I wouldn't expect this one to go close, but it's rolling. It's still trying to go. All right, 16 feet with a little bit of movement at the beginning. See how he plays this. That one looks like it's tracking. Oh! Not a lot of turn that time. That is going to be very upsetting to see. And so the trend continues with a bogey now. Let's hope those are the last 3 bogeys we get. Here we are on the 7th. And now we realize that's a hard ask. Going with the gap wedge here. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to have a fighting chance, but this one's going to be wide. Luckily, it stopped. Well, it's still moving forward. That's not what we want here. Running away from the hole. That will be very difficult for birdie. But we all know this next putt for par is going to be easy pickings. 30 feet. This is going to be our longest putt since that 26-foot putt for par. I think that's well tracked. That is a good shot, given that the slope was a bit weird. And so the trend continues with another par after a bogey. $13 over for the tournament right now as we head to the 8th, a par 4 that's 325 yards, featuring a dog leg to the right. The wind is in our face, slapping us disrespectfully right now. So driving this green may be a difficult task. I don't think you can drive the green here with this wind, but putting a good draw on it might help. That was not a good draw. That was a hook, and we're back in the woods again. And that tree is looking very menacing right now. Luckily, that might not even be in our way. All right, we're going to punch it with a nice, comfortable 9-iron here. In the gap. This is going to be huge. Or not. Whatsoever. Man, you're just not getting any play on these irons like we want. Now you do. That may be a bit short. Oh my goodness, that was very short. It's still rolling. That might come... That's as close as you're going to get to the hole with that lie. All right. This is a huge putt. This is 17 feet for par. That's turning, and that's going to go in. What a sigh of relief there. The streak breaks with back-to-back pars. And I gotta say, that putt was not easy. You saw how it was breaking. We didn't really trust these breaks like that. The greens are a bit fast. Nice execution to keep it clean. And now we reach the final hole on the front 9. Before we take our break here. This is a par 5 with a split fairway after a 300 and some yards. Got some wind assistance, but not enough. I'm going to aim for this tree, and hopefully it comes down all right. And did not put all of it on there. We tried to swing it slow, but unfortunately that rush of adrenaline on that downswing caused us to not get all of it. So now it's 300 yards. No choice but to go for the... I mean, there is a choice. You do have a choice not to do this. We're going to go for it just because we want to get something close here so we can at least try to birdie it. That one actually sounded good. This one might catch the sand just because the wind did not carry it since it was a low piercing shot. And yep, that will definitely hit the sand. Y'all missed it. Round 2, we had an incredible shot on one of the last par 5s of the course where we actually hit the pin and put it within 5 feet for eagle. Our first eagle of the tournament. Now here we are in the bunker for a chance to get it on the green. That one's going wide to the right, and that one might not even get there. It's a really choked on that one. But look at this. Well, to stop it right there. Couldn't get any better than that. This one's going to be for par, 4 feet. Despite the approach shot not being the greatest. 3 over for the front 9. All right, so now we're on the 10th here. Let's give a little breakdown of what happened. First 5 holes, we had par, bogey, par, bogey. It was driving us nuts. What do you think about the performance so far? Again, the tempo has been a real big factor here. We haven't had a lot of good shots for our approaches. The tee shots, even then, the tee shots weren't even as good as well. We had one par 3 where we got a green in regulation, but it was still too far to make a birdie out of it, and we really are desperate for some birdies. So let's hope we can get some on the back 9 and get it going. And we got a little fade here. This one's a respectable drive. This one's going to be about 250 for a carry, and it's going to roll down. Let's see if it hits that hill. Well, this one's going to be interesting. It's 280 flat. I think a 3 hybrid would be the right choice here. I like how I slowed down that, and it still didn't go. This one's going to be in the rough. The thick rough, too. Gotta be kicking yourself for that. That was really uncalled for. Alright, we're going to try something here. We're going to do the Freddy flop. Hoping this will work out in our favor. That looks right on target. That is looking really good. Great recovery to get that close. 7 feet. Shouldn't be a lot of turn here. Outstanding. That was a great recovery shot to make us save par. When we make those shots and put it within 10 feet, that really helps us so we don't make bogeys. And now here we are at the 11th. Good chance to drive this one as long as you hit it correctly. And that was not hit correctly. What really frustrates me is, like, I'll hit the shot and it feels like I slowed down enough, and turns out it wasn't. We're still on the fairway, so that's a big help, but I can't help but think about what would have happened if we just simply hit a better shot. Alright, I'm going to aim for the center here. Perfect! Hoping that bounces, but that's still a little bit too... We gotta just straight up focus just enough so that way we can just aim for the hole. Like, enough of this trying to calculate for mistakes or anything. We just need to attack the hole and just live with the consequences. This is a 27-foot putt for birdie. We've made one from 26. Can we make another from a foot longer? I think this is just a matter of concentration right now. Do you think it's going to break that much? I mean, you have 27 feet to turn. That's the thing. He's going for it. He's tracking well. Had the right idea. It just missed it by a foot. Now it's a 5-foot putt the other way. Done deal. And you know, that's a great par. We've been making par for the last few holes now. But now it's time we really need to get some birdies. And now we move on to the 12th. Hopefully we get one there. This is a par 3. Maybe I spoke too soon. Honestly, I'm just going to straight up go for it. There's no reason to be scared here. Except for that awful slice. My goodness. It's like every time we account for our mistakes, it wants to work. But when we don't, it's like, oh. I don't think we will. I'm going to go with a pitch shot here. Arc it. Oh my goodness. Looks like we're going to deal with our first bogey on the back 9 because we did not hit that well at all. Looks like we might even get a double bogey because we're still not at the hole. Nonsense. We're holing out here. 26 feet. We're going to do it. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you, chat? 26 feet. Another putt. Granted, this is for bogey. It's still nice to look at that we're just taking our confidence to the next level. Putting it from this far is something not a lot of golfers can do. We kept our composure despite knowing it's for bogey. We'll take it. Now we see our first bogey on the back 9. We move on to the 13th. Believe this is the hole. Yep, this is definitely the hole where we got that eagle. Can we make another one? That perfect is going to start us up good. Oh, that caught a lot of air, though. I'm not too fond of that. Got 332 yards. Yeah, this one is definitely not one to play around with. And we're not even going to get... We're going to barely get 200 yards, and it's mainly because it had a bad bounce. But we are 131 yards. How do you want to play this one? That's a bit slow, but I think... Oh my goodness, look how much air it caught. It's catching so much air. Not really a fan of that. If we mess up on this round, that is the reason why. So much air getting caught underneath the ball. And then, of course, that being slow is not going to help. This is a tough par here. Slight left to right here. 25 feet. We love these putts right now. I don't think it's just too short. Well, another bogey. That's actually back-to-back. That's not impressive at all. Now at the 14th, we're really just trying to move now. That's a little bit off, but the wind's going to cancel that out. 300 yards for the carry. That one's going to roll a bit. Hopefully that's going to close us up a little bit. 336 with 154 left. I'm not wasting any time on this. I'm just going to attack it. And that one decided to shank it. I don't believe... This has to drive him nuts. Like, every time you just plan to attack, it just fails. So at some point, you just gotta look at yourself and be like, what do I need to do? Because the last few shots have not been alright. We honestly just need a big break right now. That one might... That will save us for par if we can make it. But I'm still not happy that we're missing all of our chances for birdie. Finally, the streak of bogeys end. Still 5 over is not what we were expecting. We really wanted to tone it down. Because I honestly don't know how much of they're inviting to the TGC Tour. So I'm really hoping that we perform well so that way we can get in. Going with the 7-iron on the par 3, 162 yards. Let's see if this one actually catches air. Actually gonna opt with the 6. Perfect. Oh my goodness, that caught too much air. It's like we can't win, because what was that? Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a tease. At least we're going to save that for par. If that would have rolled in, that would have been one of the craziest shots. Well, hey. We'll take it. And now here we are at the 16th, a par 4. Still bogeyless. In our dreams. But in reality, we're birdieless. Got 3 holes to go. Really need to lock in here. And that one's a perfect. I think the fact that we haven't had a round under par is really going to hurt us from continuing here. So we are at their second shot now, 107 yards, going with the sand wedge. That one is not pleasant, but I think we're going to be on the green. Let's see if it stays on. It doesn't look like it will. Every time, there's always some kind of you know what I'm saying? There's some kind of resistance that causes us to not have a putt for birdie. I don't think we had a decent putt for birdie yet. That one's going to roll a bit too far. 8 feet. That one's moving a bit fast. Got it up and down. This is the kind of golf we've been normally playing where it's just bogeys and pars. And now our final par 5. This is our last hope to at least drop our score down a little bit. But we really need an eagle. That's a perfect, but let's see how far we go with it. $350 yards on that. I'm gonna fly this one. If it makes the bunker, I'm gonna be mad. A perfect. There we go. Let's see if it's gonna roll off to the side, but I think this is gonna be finally a chance for birdie as long as this next one doesn't skirt past the hole. Knowing our luck, it probably will. Oh, look at that. Hey! We got an eagle. We got an eagle. My goodness. We're going to get a replay here. This is probably going to be our shot of the day. Presented by Off the Green. Get your Off the Green merch at freddyj.com. So we chipped that one in. We was actually honestly looking for birdie. To get a good putt for birdie, but we hold out. Off the Green. So, there we go. I think that gives us back to 3 over. Now let's try to keep that same energy as we head on to the final hole, the 3rd round. We got some big time win here. Let's hope we get a good stroke right now. Perfect. I might catch the tree, but I think we're still going to be okay. Oh, I think it sliced it a little bit less. I thought it was going to catch a lot. Still 308. Still respectable. Now this one I am definitely going to ease up on. You think that's going to have a lot of bounce? I really hope... Whoa! Alright. I thought it was going to have a lot of bounce. It turns out it was a hill right there. Now we're going to have our longest putt of the day. I would be impressed if this goes in. But let's be real. At this angle... I don't think so. $57 feet. That one might be short. And I don't think that's a good enough putt. This is 12 feet. I see the left to right here, but I honestly don't think it was going to be too much. But you don't want to mess around and find out. To remain at 3 over for the round. That's a tough break. Left it too short on the birdie putt. We'll finish the round 4 over. Great eagle to clean up a little bit. It was the only score under par today. We'll finish the third round at 14 over. When we come back, there's going to be more. We finished the final round at 7 Pines. Hopefully, we could turn our luck around. This is Freddie J with Freddie J Sports, and we'll be right back. There's got to be a bot.
Couldn't leave. They said return to sender. Huh? Looks like nobody's home. That's way sad. Guess I'll go home or something. Oh my gosh. That was an event for sure. Okay.
Game! Touchdown! Touchdown, baby! Touchdown! Oh, what a finesse! Oh!
Let me see if I could fix it up. Let me look at shoes.
We're gonna finish you off right here. Come on, come on. Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! Got him! Yee! Shamoon! Woo! Yeah! On! Hee-hoo! Ow! All right. Oh my gosh! Clutch, money clutch. That's how you end it off. That is how you end it off. We'll take that. We'll take those over here. That. And I was fortunate enough, like that was perfect. That was perfect on everything. I'm telling you, that was super crazy. Because y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I was nervous for my life. Okay. Like my hand.
I can finish on my whatchamacallit.
How does it feel getting bullied for once? Wait, who's getting bullied? Melody? Yeah, everybody bully Melody.
Who's in Maine? I hear you moaning over there. Are you in the, like...
And top of the time zone, everybody, welcome back. It is Freddie J here with Freddie J Sports. Before we continue with this round, we're actually gonna... Oh, I guess it's actually too late. This is the final round of Seven Pines, our Challenge Circuit Qualifier. We're currently 14 over. We're not going to have any time to actually do anything. I thought we was going to make it, be able to make any adjustments, but fortunately not. So what we see here is what we get. We start off with a bang, a perfect, and it's going to fly over that bunker in the middle. Very nicely done. The keys to the game are simple. As always, make better shots. Our approaches have been horrendous, and we just really need some better luck on this. And stuff like that right there, that's what ends up being our worst nightmare. We haven't had a single good shot like that. I mean, we had good shots, but they ended up being after the fact, and we don't need that. We need these shots now. And that right there is not going to help us. So you really have to be a great putter right now. The speeds are kicking up a little bit. A 45-foot putt for par. You're out your mind if you think you're going to make this. Didn't angle it high enough. I'll have to settle for bogey on the first hole. Frustrating, but that's the cost of not having good approach shots. It's really the approach shot that's what's causing us a lot of trouble now, as we just can't hit our irons right. Like, look at that. That's going in the sand. Like, can you slow down on your irons? Apparently not. Well, apparently we can, but just not when we need it. This round is going to be a joke if we can't get this through. 19 foot for par. Ugh. That one's also breaking. The speed is not friendly today. That is for sure. We had a group round for putts. Now we're just back-to-back bogeys. We really need to turn it around immediately. We need, like, if we're going to try to have a chance to move on, we needed birdies like the first round. But we just haven't had that success. Literally, our driver has been more consistent. 304 yards. So it looks like we're going to have to be fine-tuning our fine-tuning our shots. I don't think I actually want to play this one as well. Finally, something decent, but I think that might be a little bit too far. I think that's actually makeable for birdie. Yeah, look at that. Look how calm it is. That one's looking good. Finally, a birdie that's not a par 5. That is the kind of momentum we need right now. The one time I didn't record. Luckily, I've recorded it now. Welcome back, everybody. We're dealing with the final round of the TGCTours qualifier. While the rest of the field's doing the Duffer Classic, we're here trying to qualify to get in. 15 over currently for the tournament. That one was not the best stroke. It's gonna be okay, but again, we're gonna have to lay up here. I think for the first time, we might hit a 3-wood. Normally we try to go for it with a driver, but not this time. This one might be still a bit left, and that's looking bunker bound. There's nothing good for you over there. Alright. You could make it up here. That looks like a good shot. All right. Center of the dance floor here. 27 feet. Opting to go wide again. We just need to make one putt from this range. Just one. Just need to have one where we can see, all right, this is how much you need to turn from this distance. That is tracking very well. Real close. Oh, wow. That has to hurt. You were looking at it. It was looking promising all this time, too. Very frustrating. But we're happy with par. We're happy with par on that one because we made it in green and regulation. We made it, again, green and regulation is good. Granted, it was a par 5, but we'll have to take those. But we really need birdies right now. And that's a perfect. I didn't like how it was starting off to the right, but at the same time, this one, as long as it... Oh, no. He was right to be concerned about it starting off a little bit to the right. The wind was not going to carry that through. That is going to be a hard shot. Might need a 5-iron here. Let's hope it gets up. Oh my goodness, we lost a bunch of yardage on that. At least you made the right decision to go for a 5-iron because everything else was not going to work. For birdie. Oh no. We choked so hard. This is the collapse. I like how no matter what our speed is, it seems consistent on not giving us the right call. We have to go with settle with bogey again, so that erased our birdie we just had. The more bogeys we have, the more further back we're going to place. Like, I don't remember our scores, but I know we're pretty much at 46 right now. And it's only going to get worse. I would like to have a top 50. I would like to have a top 50 still. I would like a top 25, but we're not... That's probably not going to happen. For all I know, they could have just had it set up to be like, oh, you know what? We're only going to let, you know, the top 10 in. They might just be gatekeeping the TGC Tour because at this point, like, how many people are they letting in? I don't know. Little fade right there. Still was able to get 300 yards out of it. Do I really want to hit a 3 hybrid? Might as well. Wow. That was probably the best chip we're going to have. Minus the one we holed out at. But yeah, that is a good chip. And we'll take that putt for par and move on. You know, one thing I haven't mentioned a lot, if y'all like this kind of content, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. If you're here on Twitter or if you're here on YouTube, no matter what, the channel is Freddie J Sports. This is the sports content channel for all things sports, like I said. I'm actually streaming on my main account because I can't stream on my sports channel on Twitter. Because somebody isn't technically verified. I really hope that's still on the green. It's on the green, and listen, we'll just have to make that. We'll just have to let that go. "56 feet. Here goes nothing. That's actually tracking well. That's a good pace. See if it turns. It did not turn enough back to the left. Good putt, though. I will say, even though we made the green in regulation, even though that was a long putt, even though I'm kind of upset that we didn't have a birdie there, I'm grateful. But I listen, I don't want to qualify for another. I don't want to have to attempt to qualify for this thing again. I just really, I really want to actually be part of the, you know, the challenge circuit, because I really need it. Like, I don't want to have to keep constantly making these qualifier videos. Perfect. I don't like how that didn't turn enough. We're in the sand. I mean, we have a good look at the hole, but that's still the sand. That was slow. I felt like I rushed that, to be honest. This one's a calm putt. 10 feet for par. You have to take advantage of these. That's our second birdie of the round. And we're hoping that's not our last either. Back to 15 over. I don't like how I'm running at 47 frames sometimes. I'm going to aim in the middle of the fairway this time for this final par 5 of the... Well, this is the final hole of the front 9, so you really just want to get whatever you can. And that is not the best looking shot. This one might catch the rough. And so that's going to ruin... Oh my goodness, they're trying to make us lop. Ill. Really punishing us now. Going with the 6-iron. Coming out hot. I'm trying to figure out what in the world is going on. So it looks like we're going to have to settle for par unless we choke on this putt. We kept our cool. We're only 1 over for the day. 9 holes left of golf. We're back at the 7 Pines for our TGCTours qualifier. Looks like we're going to need some help here. That sounded good. The tempo was a bit slow, but it's on the fairway, so that's all that matters right now. A lot of yardage on that. Now with an 8-iron. Oh, perfect. All right, let's see how this one plays. Might be on the green. Oh, it's going to be on the green. Let's see how far it stays. Think this is going to roll down? It's going to stay up, but tells us a little bit about this one. Oh, look, another good shot. This is 14 feet. Make these putts a little bit easier on us. We're making birdies, chat. We're now even par. If I'm not mistaken. For the day. This is really promising right now. We're going to definitely be shaving a lot more if we keep this up. Real aggressive on that one. We're going to hope we can get 200 yards out of this. We're going to now hope for 250 yards out of this. We're going to be just shy of it. 243. We need to clean this up right now. This lie is not the best. But, I'm going to actually aim a bit low. That's a perfect. It's going a little bit to the right. This one might fall off the green because no matter what... Oh, it didn't even get there. Nope. It did not want to stop. Ah, we really need that one up close. I mean, this is still makeable 13 feet. That's tracking good. Falls in the hole. Big fist pump right there, but really it was a sigh of relief. That was just insane. We may not be fully locked in. We're actually, but hey. Now this one's a par 3. Gonna have this one roll a bit. That one's a bit slow, but I think that's actually gonna work out in our favor. I'm really hoping, oh, it's picking up a bit of speed. Very nice execution. Not the best, but it's 13 feet, and we're looking at a birdie here on a par 3. Something that's quite rare here. That one's tracking well. We got a birdie. 1 under now for the day. I don't want to say anything yet, but this has been the best round we have so far, as we're currently 1 under. So we head on to the 13th, and this is the legendary par 5 where we got our eagle on. And we're starting it out with a perfect swing down the middle. That may have caught too much air, but nonetheless, 300 yards. I think he's going to go for it here. Going for it. Of course, this time we're not going to get the benefit. We're not going to get the benefit of the bounce and hitting the pin at this distance. Right here goes nothing. That's a bit slow, but oh no. We may have been a bit too short. Yeah, a bit too short on that one. Putting some backspin from the hole here. Let's see if see what he does. That one's rolling a bit. That one's rolling real good. That is going to be one of the best shots to get close for yet another birdie. Look at that, 7 feet right here. That's definitely makeable. Back to back, like we're on the cover of Lethal Weapon. 2 under. The crowd is going nuts. You may not hear them, but I could hear the voices in my head, and they're going crazy. And now here we are at the 14th. This is a good run he has right now. Really doesn't want to stop it soon. But that drive is highly questionable. As long as we hit 200 and something yards, like 250 with the driver is really good. I mean, it's not the best. Don't get me wrong. We love 300-yard drives, but if we miss hit and we hit it for 300, like 250, that's still a good round. Now 211 yards, and this is with a 3-iron. That one's going harsh down the left. And that is definitely not going anywhere near the green. I didn't think it was that serious of a speed swing, but here we are. I'm actually going to attack this one. Oh my goodness, it stopped on a dime. This is 18 feet. We've been keeping clean without the bogeys, but I'm not so sure about this one. Good pace. Just misses it by an inch. Have to drop a stroke here, but really a solid job putting so far. It could have gone either way. I wouldn't say our luck ran out, but that did kind of hurt us as we move on to this par 3. I'm okay with this one, actually, as long as we hit it anything but a fast. That one looks okay. It might roll a bit wide because we didn't land it on that mound. I mean, that is not close at all. But it's 35 feet and it's quiet. I think we might have a chance here. "35 feet, our longest putt so far. That one is really looking like it's going to be on the left side. You had second thoughts about it because it started out going to the left, but then it moved. We'll take the par. Still great round. And now here we are at the 16th. Okay swing. I think this swing is going to be okay. The last couple of times where we tried to hit a great swing and we ended up hitting that, went a little bit too far. Now we got a good chance to get this one a bit close. It's a bit fast, but I liked how this is right there. All we need is a bit of spin back down towards the hole, but I actually like how this is lining up. We might get that birdie back. 8 feet for par. Well, no, sorry, this is for birdie now. My bad. Freaking, I'm so used to the last few rounds being for par, bogey. We got it. It teases right there at the end, but we made it. Literally our best round right now. The final par 5. This is going to be a huge one. He's already taking off right now. Perfect. He's really hungry for this one. You could see it in his eyes. He's really looking at it. Hopefully this is enough. 308 yards almost. How is he going to play this one, though? Well, a 3 would... If he plays this at normal, worst case scenario, if it's a perfect shot, it'll land around here, and then slowly drift over. Like, I don't know how much of a bounce it's going to get, but we could see this mid-green. Going for a driver, we're not going to get all of it. We're going to aim a little bit away from the fairway. If this is a fast, it's going to be short and in that bunker. In those bunkers right there. It's a slow, maybe on the right side. But to go for it right now, no matter what, we have another shot and we're going to just hit it. So this is just a free play. As long as you get a good solid shot, you should be fine. And that one was indeed a good solid shot. Let's see if it kicks. I don't think it kicked as much as he thought it would, but it's still rolling. That is actually a good look outside. We might have a good chance for birdie. Probably even a eagle if we hole out. I'm going to put the brakes on this one immediately. And that is a good shot. That will definitely be for birdie here. Well done. Great execution. Now we're at 11 over for the tournament. Really a breakout round for Freddie. Now the final hole here. The last few times he's been hitting that tree. This time he's going to move away from it. Though he's going to tease it a little bit with a... He's going to tease it a little bit. And that's a perfect. And we finally clear that tree. Like, that tree has been causing us issues for a bit. We're going to get a 300-yard shot from that. And now we're probably just a couple of strokes away from finishing this one. Honestly, this has been the best round we had. Where it wasn't just one hole we had a great hole. We had a great hole on plenty. Especially the back nine. The back nine, yet again. Really great job. I'm actually looking at this. Trying to see what to play here. I'm actually going to attack this green. Attack the pin with the 6-iron. A bit slow, but I think, oh, well, that is very wide. This might roll. Oh, it stays put. All right. I thought it was going to roll off the green, but our final putt for birdie. The crowd is on their feet. There actually isn't a crowd, but you get the point. Longest putt. 49 feet here. And it's honestly not moving so much. To go 10 over. Not taking a lot of time with this. He's just going to go for it. I don't think it's turning. It was just short anyway. All right, to go for par. 6 feet. 11 over for the tournament. Simply 3 under. Look at that. We shot a 69. That's a nice round. 3 under for the round, finishing off what was simply put, just a great round of golf. That was probably one of the best rounds we have seen to qualify for the TGC Tours. We hope that is going to be enough. Simply one of the greatest rounds we've seen. Hands down, we did a lot in regards to playing this. I am happy. I'm satisfied. We lost a few bogeys right there at the beginning. But simply put, that was probably one of the best rounds we had whatsoever. Nobody can take away from that. This is going to be one of the highlights. This is probably going to be one of the best streams we're going to have on this channel. Really excited to play more golf. We hope we're getting into the challenge circuit next week. If not, we're going to probably have to play this offline, or who knows. If y'all like this kind of content, y'all want to see more live golf streams, make sure you like, comment on this video, comment on the VOD, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing this a lot more often. We're going to be doing some My Career gameplays. We're also going to be doing some NASCAR. We might even play some MLB The Show. I posted a couple of videos of that on here. But other than that, I really appreciate all of you for coming out. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for tuning in to the TGCTours qualifiers. And as always, I'm Freddie J. Y'all have a good day and a better tomorrow. Until next time, we'll see ya.